since I started my YouTube channel and finally got monetized, I've had a ton of people ask me, how does YouTube exactly work? They've asked me, how does the pay work? How do you get more subscribers? How do you get more views on your videos? So in this video, we're gonna go over some things and talk about a couple of things new YouTubers should know before they get started posting videos. So stick with me to the end of this video and I'll probably answer a lot of the questions that you guys have been wanting to ask, but just didn't know who to ask. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's going on guys? That345 back here with another video. So today we're going to talk about a lot of stuff new YouTubers I know and a lot of stuff I wish I was told before I got started on YouTube. When I first started out YouTube, I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. I was just hoping to make some cool videos, upload them, and possibly get paid for them while doing it so I could like quit my job and become a full content creator. But there's a lot more to YouTube that a lot of these YouTubers don't tell you about. So in this video we're going to talk about that, so make sure to like, share, and subscribe because I might do some more videos like this in the future so you guys can be more up to date on a lot of the stuff that content creators don't tell you. But with that being said, let's talk about the first thing you need to do to get monetized, which is getting 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Let's break that down into two separate parts. Let's talk about subscribers and then let's talk about watch time. So is it quick and easy to get 1,000 subscribers? Well, yes and no. So if you don't have a social media following, it probably will be a lot harder for you to get subscribers than someone who's already big on another platform. So me personally, it took me 1.5 years just to get 1,000 subscribers. So what I did was I built up my Facebook, my TikTok, my Snapchat, my Instagram, my Twitter, any social media platform I had, I built it up and then I brought them over to my YouTube channel. And that's honestly might be the best option for you. Like, YouTube is really good when it comes to discoverability, but honestly, if you want to build up your subscriber count as quick and as easy as possible, the best option would be to bring an audience from another platform over to your YouTube channel. And I'm not saying that's the only way to gain subscribers, because I've seen people grow naturally by posting videos, but honestly for me, that's what worked for me and helped me get my first 1,000 subscribers. So with that being said, let's talk about watch time, because that's one of the hardest things for people to get on this app when they're first starting out. So I wouldn't say make some long spammy video just to get your watch time up, because that can turn a lot of people off from your channel and make them not even want to watch any of your other videos or subscribe. I'll say make long form content, but make sure your videos are good when you make them. YouTube loves long form content and they'll promote your videos more. So I'll say between the 8-minute to 15-minute mark will get you the watch time you need if you're able to get the views and make good videos. Another good way to get your watch time up is to share your videos to your followers. I share my videos in Reddit groups, Facebook groups, Facebook posts, Instagram posts, Snapchat posts, Twitter, anywhere you can post a link to your video. Get it out there. The more you share your video, the more likely somebody is to click on that video. The more likely they are to click on that video, the more likely they are to watch that video. And if they watch that video, your watch time will go up. Simple as that. So let's wrap that whole thing up together now. So if you build up your other social media platforms, you can tell those people to come subscribe to your YouTube channel. The more subscribers you get from those other social media platforms, the more likely they are to watch your videos. The more people that watch your videos, the more watch time you get. So if you build up your other social media platforms, bring them over to your YouTube account, they watch your videos, you have your 1K subscribers and your 4,000 hours of watch time. I try not to overcomplicate things, but that's as simple as I can put it. So let's move on to the next thing that people have a lot of misconceptions about. Subscribers do not equal views. So I know in that last part I said that the more subscribers you get, the more likely you are to get views, but the key word in that is likely. Just because someone subscribes to you doesn't mean that they're going to view all of your videos. Just think about it. Think about it from your own personal channel or standpoint. Me personally, I think I'm probably subscribed to over 100 YouTube channels, and not every channel's video is going to show up on your homepage or suggested. That's why you have to make your videos stand out more than anybody else that they might be subscribed to, so that way they're more likely to and check on your videos more than they are the competitors. Because if we're being real, YouTube is really a competition. It's you versus all these other thousands of channels out there, and you're all competing for that one person's view. Because think about it, how many YouTube channels do you see right now on YouTube that have over 1 million subscribers and they can barely break 200,000 to 500,000 views on each video? That's because the way that YouTube is set up, their algorithm is set to pick videos that you're more likely to click on. So if you don't post a lot, or if you're off posting and say you post one day one week and post one day the next week, they're probably not going to recommend your videos to that person, since they don't have a lot of content of yours that they're clicking on. The more people click on your content, the more they are to appear in your recommended feed or your suggested feed when you post a video. So if you want your subscribers to equal views, you need to post more, and you need to get people to click on your videos more, so they're more likely to show up in your suggested feed or your featured page. Just because you got them to subscribe doesn't mean that they're going to be watching all of your content. So keep that in mind when you're planning out your videos, and when you're thinking about, I wonder if my subscribers will actually like this video, or am I just creating this video for myself? But with that being said, let's wrap this part up. Subscribers do not equal views all the time. Just that simple. So for the next portion, let's talk about how YouTube Pay works. All right, so let's talk about YouTube money. So first, before you even get started with getting monetized, the first thing you want to do is set up a Google AdSense account, because that's how you will get paid by YouTube. So usually it takes about a week or maybe 2 weeks for your Google AdSense account to get approved, because once you finally get a Google AdSense account set up, they have to send you a PIN via mail, and you have to get that PIN number out of your mail and place it to verify your Google AdSense account. So before you even get monetized on YouTube, to speed the process up, make sure you go ahead and set you up a Google AdSense account. That way, once you get monetized and then you hit that payment threshold, then you can go ahead and start getting paid. And speaking of that, you must make $100 in order for you to get a payout from YouTube. So you will not get a payout from YouTube until you hit that $100 mark. So we're going to talk more about Google AdSense later, but let's talk about the channel analytics right now, so I can show you guys how Google and YouTube basically combines, so they can determine like how much you're going to get paid. So as you can see, I got one portion of this, a couple of things like blacked out, because I want to do a video showing you guys how much money I made in my first year of being monetized. So I don't want to spoil it. So guys, subscribe and check back for that video later, because I'm going to show you guys the full in-depth of how much money I made a day, month, and the entire year of being monetized. So what is RPM? So let's talk about that. So RPM is how much money you make per 1,000 ad views. CPM is how much companies pay to run ads on your video. So per 1,000, and RPM is per 1,000. So your RPM, that's like my overall for my channel, but your RPM can change day to day, week to week, and video to video. So that's not a stagnant like mark for anything. It depends on when you upload, how many videos you have uploaded, and what people are paying Google to run ads on your videos. So like for instance, like my RPM like right here was $31, 16, it was $2 one day. It's $26 another day, $15 a day, and $27 like previously. So it all depends on what the market is looking like, and that depends on how much you will get paid for that per 1,000 video ad views. I said before, I really want to show you guys my analytics just to show you guys how much money I've made on YouTube so far. But like I said, I want to save that portion for a video I'm doing later this year. So if you guys really want to see how much money I've made as a small creator within the first year of me being on YouTube, just check back in with me on that video and make sure to subscribe. But let's get back to talking about money and how YouTube money works. Like I said before, different type of factors can determine how much you get paid and determine what your RPM and CPM. Even your niche and what you categorize your videos as can determine what you get paid on YouTube. So overall, how YouTube Pay works, right? So you post a video, right? it takes up to 2 days for YouTube to gather the analytics on that video to estimate how much you get paid for that video. And even the estimates are like still ongoing. So like, say for instance, you post a video and then you finally get an estimate 2 days later. It might say you're getting paid $100, and then you check like a week later and you only get paid $75 for that video. And that's because the algorithm has to accurately determine who watched that video, how much click-throughs you got on that video, and how many people actually watch the ads on that video. So don't ever go by the estimate. Always wait a couple of days to see if it actually settles. Once the money has settled, that'll tell you exactly how much you made from that video. Not only that, right? When you get paid by YouTube, you have to wait an entire month in advance for you to actually get paid. So say for instance, like it's February, right? The money I made from January will get sent over to my Google AdSense account on May, I think like the 4th or like the 7th of each month, right? That money doesn't settle and become withdrawable until the 21st of each month. So if you record a bunch of videos in January and you make a lot of money in January, say you make $3,000 in January, right? That money doesn't become available until it settles in on the 4th, and then it'll be transferred to your Google AdSense account. And then on the 21st of February, it's when you'll finally get paid. So if you're thinking about like trying to quit your job in the middle of you getting monetized and you're not making that much money, you might want to rethink that, because you have to wait a month into advance until you get paid. And that's even if you make the qualifications to get a estimated payout once you get monetized, because once you get your first monetization and you hit that 1,000 sub and 4,000 watch hour mark, your RPM is only going to be like maybe $1 at most. When I first started out, my RPM was like $1 and some change, and I was only making like $5 a month. So you have to take that into consideration too before you start to like transition into becoming a full-time YouTuber. So like right now, me personally, I have a couple thousand saved up. So once I finally transition into becoming a full-time YouTuber, I can afford to wait for those payouts so I don't get like caught up with my bills or anything. So that's something to keep in mind once you actually start becoming a YouTuber and decide that you want to transition from like a regular 9-to-5 job to becoming a full-time YouTuber. But yeah, that was my rant for today. If you guys have any other questions or concerns about YouTube, leave them down in the comments below and I'll make sure to answer any questions you have. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe and suggest more videos down in the comments below. I'm always checking the comments and I'm willing to listen to anything you guys have to say. See you guys in the next video. Peace.